Okay, here's our problem. The value for x is 7 pi over 4. I want to know, is that true? So when I plug this in, I have 10 cosine 7 pi over 4 minus radical 2 equals 8 cosine 7 pi over 4. Right? Okay, what is the cosine of 7 pi over 4? Now use your brains, not your calculator. What is the cosine of 7 pi over 4?
Negative. Radical.
So quadrant 4, and its cosine, it must be positive. Agreed?
Yeah.
So do I have 10 times radical 2 over 2 minus radical 2 equals 8 times, what is the cosine, once again, of 7 pi over 4? So what is 10 times radical 2 over 2? 5 radical 2 minus radical 2 equals 4 radical 2. Yes or no?
It does equal 4 radical 2.
What?
5 radical 2 minus radical 2.
Oh, is that they're like an under 1?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I was like, wait a minute.
So the question is, does it work? Does it not work?
Yes.
Yes.
What if we just said like yes and no on a bunch of things showing for it? Can we get like partial credit?
Well, how are you going to get it right? You're going to stick it in your calculator?
Maybe.
Now we're just going to guess.
Cool guys.
Okay, we're going with the same equation, but this time x is 3 pi over 4, which gives me 10 cosine 3 pi over 4 minus radical 2 equals 8 cosine 3 pi over 4. What is the cosine of 3 pi over 4? Negative radical 2 over 2. So I have 10 times negative radical 2 over 2 minus radical 2 equals 8 times negative radical 2 over 2. Right? Doesn't this say negative 5 radical 2 minus radical 2 equals negative 4?
This is incorrect.
This is correct.
False. So I would write, no, doesn't work. That's okay, right? Yeah, except we put some trig in there.
Well, yeah, the trig is like the cosine. Like,
That is trig.
yeah, but like, I can disregard that.
Okay.
Unless it's for an identity thing.
I don't know if you can disregard.
Okay.
Identities is still, I still.
We're going to change a little bit what we're going to do. Still doing equations.
Oh yeah.
Cotangent of beta is negative radical 3 over 3. I want all answers between 0 and 2 pi.
Wait,
What?
I'm confused.
If all x between 0 and 2 pi, that means it just has to be anywhere.
Yeah,
Wait.
anywhere all the way around, any quadrant.
Uh,
Now, wait a minute. Lily, where are you confused?
What are we doing?
That's your problem. I want to find beta.
Okay, so.
Okay?
it's a so it's a
Yeah.
30.
First of all, I can't have radical 3 over 3.
So it's
What would that be?
negative 1 radical over radical 3.
Well, or negative 1 over radical 3. Do we agree?
I would agree with that. Yes.
All right?
And cotangent is tangent over.
Wait,
Yes, cotangent is reciprocal of tangent.
100%.
So what quadrant is it negative in?
The second quadrant.
And
Fourth. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, fourth.
second and fourth. Right?
This is the second.
So I need to put this first in quadrant 2. When I put it in quadrant 2, this is beta, and cotangent is adjacent over opposite. So this is -1, this is radical 3. Right?
Do we need,
And then hypotenuse.
and then that's 2, so it's a
Okay.
36.
So what is this angle?
It's
Pi over 3.
or pi over
3.
How did we know it was radians?
I don't know.
Because I said from 0 to 2
Oh,
pi.
yeah, that makes sense.
That means radians.
I was like, wait, how did I know?
So do we agree that this angle is pi over 3? What is this angle? It's what? 2 pi over 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what other quadrant did we say we were in?
4.
We've already done the hard work, so I know this has to be pi over 3, don't I?
Yeah.
So what is this?
5 pi over 3.
5 pi over 3? Right?
Why are you wrapping all the way around like that?
Because we always start
Oh,
at
okay,
0
okay, yeah.
and go that way,
Yeah.
right?
So there are 2 answers.
There are 2 answers. 2 answers.
How many answers could there be though? Hypothetically, on like a bigger one. Could be like 4 or 7.
Not today. Not today.
But like there could be like 4 or 3.
Yes.
Okay.
But not today.
Got it.
Not today. I'm not sure if we'll get there tomorrow.
Wait, what?
I don't think so.
No, it's okay.
We're going slow through here to make sure you're good, okay? We're not going to barrel through here and bury you all. All right, the last thing is sort of like this. What if I tell you, we'll do a kind of a simple one first. 2 sine of x plus 5 equals 6. I need to get it in the form. I need the trig function on one side, everything else on the other. Isn't that how we solve for x?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
When you start with subtracting 5.
Subtract 5. So 2 sine of x equals -1.
Just 1.
Why no, why -1? Why just +1? Because I said 5 minus 6 instead of 6 minus 5.
So it's 1/2.
So divide by 2.
And then you have
So sine of x is 1/2. Now we're going to do just what we did on the last problem. What quadrant is sine positive in? 1 and 2. Okay? So in quadrant 1, if it's sine, isn't it opposite over hypotenuse? So what is this angle?
5 or 6.
Pi over 6. So for quadrant 1, what is my answer? Then I want it in quadrant 2. 5 pi over 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to throw one more thing at you. And this is what happens if I took the restriction off of 0 to 2 pi
no.
and I said
Going.
find them all.
It would be going forever.
And it would be
Wait.
13 pi
I said no. Yeah.
So,
No,
okay,
it would be going
so
forever.
wait a minute. How did you get 13 pi over 6?
So you have 2 pi
And you-
12 pi over 12 pi over 6 is when you add pi over 6, and you add 5 pi over 6, and then you
But then
go.
add
So
that.
basically you're adding a rotation
Yeah.
of 2 pi.
Yeah.
Could I add 2 rotations?
You could add 37.
Oh, good, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah.
So you just add like, would you just write, pi over 6
And then
plus 2 pi x?
You would write
Pi over
you would
6
put it into your
Plus
calculator.
12 pi over 6.
What? Why in
or
your
2
calculator?
pi.
You can put it in your calculator and go pi over 6 plus 2 pi.
Why would you do that though? And then you just keep doing plus 2 pi every single time. Because it's like infinite.
Well, you can
You
make
know?
as many pies as you want. I'm just
But you said
saying.
as many.
Only if they're not pumpkin.
Wait, what did
She said you can have as many pies as you want. I said, "That's not what I'm supposed to say." Okay, well, I was waiting for them to finish so I could tell you. Okay, do you agree that I can add 2 pi times any number?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I said NEI. N is an element of the integers. In other words, it can't be half of times 2 pi. It can't be 2/3 times 2 pi. It has to be whole numbers.
That's what
Integers.
NEI means.
That's what NEI means. That is. So, because I have to add a whole 2 pi, don't I? I can't add part of one. So I'm saying it has to be wholes. It could be -6 times 2 pi, which is why, right? Because I could go the other way. So all I'm going to do when it asks for all of them is add this. So this number is 5 pi over 6. Also plus 2 pi n NEI.
Should you write plus or minus, or just plus?
Just plus because n can be negative.
Okay, that makes sense.
Do we need to write the NEI in uppercase? Or can we-
It doesn't matter. Be careful and don't make it look like imaginary.
I don't know how to do that. So it's perfect.
Does that make sense to you guys?
So is that the answer?
That's the answer. There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, what?
No, well, isn't there just 2 though because you took away the restrictions?
There's 4 answers.
Yeah,
The first it asks all for all of them between 0 and 2 pi.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So the hard answer is wrong.
No.
Then it asks for all of them.
Oh, wow.
You want another one of these?
Yes,
Sure.
please.
How hard?
It's hard as you can.
Hardest is 30.
Okay. I don't know if this is as hard as it'll be, but we'll see. It looks hard. So you all will look at it and say, oh, that's too hard.
Probably will.
Or it looks easy. Oh, goodness. Well, I see.
How easy is it looking here? Huh?
Oh, well,
That's not that. This is fine. Definitely.
I think.
All right, so what do I do first? Okay, so I have 3 10x plus 1 equals -4 minus 2 10x. Ten x on one side, numbers on the other.
Yes.
So 5 10x equals -5. Right?
Yeah.
10x
Oh, goodness.
is -1.
So,
So what quadrants am I?
2 and 4.
2 and 4.
And it's a 45, 45, 90 triangle.
No, it isn't.
Oh, it's not.
wait,
30, 60, 90.
No, it's not.
No, wait.
It's 45.
No, it's not.
What does it mean? What's It's pi over 4.
Thank you. We're in radians.
Oh. I was like, I know
quadrant 2 and quadrant 4,
Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, but,
right?
yeah, that makes sense.
So quadrant 2, if this is pi over 4, what's my angle?
3 pi over 4.
Agreed? Okay, there's one answer, 3 pi over 4.
Oh, yes.
Then I want what quadrant?
7 pi.
4, which is 7 pi over 4. Okay, that's my two answers for between 0 and 2 pi. How do I find all my answers?
2 pi
To add 2 pi in.
Any I,
Yeah.
each other.
and 2 I.
Yeah. So I have 3 pi over 4 plus 2 pi n e I, and 7 pi over 4 plus 2 pi n e I.
I like this so much more than the other things that we were doing.
You like this better?
It actually feels like it's math.
It is. It's back to solving equations. Kate, are you lost or are you just trying to read it?
I don't know,
Well,
we're back to
I don't know.
triangles.
So I kind of started working it a different way, and then wasn't working, so I went back to your way, and I kind of got behind. So yes, I'm kind of lost, but not completely.
Okay.
So
But you don't
basically,
understand.
once you get 10x equals -1, what do you do?
Then I decided what triangle I needed.
Okay, yeah.
And they said it had to be a pi over 4 triangle. So that my reference had to be pi over 4
Okay,
in quadrant 2 and 4.
that makes sense.
Okay, are we good?